The Audit and Log Management task is used to view information and generate reports about your HMC, including configuration settings, events, history, logs, and more. So let's open this task using the search bar and explore what you can do. At the bottom of the panel is a list of supported data types available to the current user. Data types are visible depending on your user permissions and are arranged into categories for convenience. The configuration category consists of data types such as certificate management, console services, and defined CPCs. If we scroll down to logs, there are additional data types including audit logs, console events, and security logs. If you select a category, all data types within the category will be included in the report. If you select event-based data types, you can optionally filter events by a date and time range. Note that the filter option will be disabled unless you've selected at least one event-based data type. For instance, we can select any of the data types in the log category, and the filter option will become enabled. Let's limit the event-based data to the last 3 days by selecting the appropriate date and time range. Once we are ready to generate the report, we have to choose between two formats, HTML or XML. The HTML option will render a human-readable page, viewable in a web browser. Click OK to generate the report. After clicking OK, you are presented with the final report containing the data you selected. You can archive this report to media by clicking the Save button. The other report format is XML. Let's see what the report looks like now for comparison. This report contains the same data we just saw in the HTML version, but is intended for programs parsing the data and using it for backend processing. Just like with the HTML report, we can save the XML report to media. The XML schema is outlined on Resource Link. It can be easily referenced through the task help by navigating to the report type link and then clicking on Resource Link. Now, let's log in as a user with Access Administrator privileges to see some additional data types. You can see that there is an additional category for user profiles with several new data types. Let's generate a report to see what this looks like. In addition to the Audit and Log Management task, you can also automate report generation using the Scheduled Operations task. First, we will create a new scheduled operation for Audit and Log Management. Here, we can choose the date and time for the operation. We can also schedule this to repeat. Let's schedule this to generate reports every Monday indefinitely. Under the Options tab, you can see the same panel as when we ran the previous task, but with one exception. Since this is a scheduled operation, when you want to limit event-based data, you specify the previous number of days instead of a static date range. Another difference is that the scheduled operation requires you to transmit these reports to an FTP server. Now, you can see that we have our Audit and Log Management scheduled for every Monday. Thanks for watching. Be sure to look out for upcoming videos demonstrating more HMC features.